How's Elijah? Getting ready to be a father?
What's he got to do with it?
Excuse me?
I mean, he and I split up. What makes you think this is his baby?
We could have alfresco dining here, due up to about 20 tables. I feel this will be a great spot since there's a few people who pass here.
That's a fact. This area is indeed very nice. And if you add a gas heater, it'll be really superb. Excuse me. In this town, drafts are much scarier than real estate prices.
What the heck is this?
Actually, it'd be more accurate to ask me who the heck I am. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Brandon, a happy freegan who utilizes whatever leftovers this wonderful diner produces. Hi.
Are you really feeding bums here?
No.
Here you are, Brandon. Your tomato soup. If you'll excuse me, it's lunchtime.
Just how many of the town bums here are feeding off me?
Just this one. But don't worry about it. He's a lot cleaner and definitely more honest than the other bums.
Well, then you'll tell that to the police for me.
I hope you don't take me to the police. The food and the people there are quite awful, if I do say so.
Hang on. It's not Elijah's? What's gonna be our plan then?
I'm gonna have this baby. Yeah.
Yes, Victoria, hi. No, I'm not at work yet. I'll probably be there in 15 minutes.
The quickest 15 minutes of my life.
Hey, Victoria, it's nice to see you.
Listen,
Nice to see you too. You're doing well?
I am. As you can see, I'm pregnant, and I'm so happy to say I'm getting married soon.
what are you talking about? Never said I was going to marry you.
What are you talking about? Maybe learn how to count, Max? Well, I'd best be off, you two. Good luck, and goodbye.
Did you lie to me because you thought it was your baby just now?
I just thought that we were finally getting back to our normal again. But then this baby came, which I hoped was not mine, but I panicked.
Max, if you want things to keep being normal between us, let's make a deal. From now on, you will never lie to me again. Ever again. Promise me that?
My promise.
Hey, Kathy, are you and Max together?
No, we aren't. And we never were.
Bon appetit.
Eat your heart out. What do you want?
Well, there was this matter I wanted to talk to you about, but I guess I should be talking to Andy now.
Really? Sit down then. What's the matter?
Can you please ask him not to chase our bum away?
Do we have a bum?
Been living in the courtyard for years. Can't remember a lick of who he was. Naturally, he's healthy and he's been vaccinated. But I don't think Andy will really listen to you since you sold the place.
Are you kidding? Stop messing with me. In this restaurant? Even the dead would see me and listen to me.
Right.
Just watch me. We'll protect your precious bum from this cruel world. Whoopsie daisy. Very nice to see you and your spouse. Sorry to disturb you. A little birdie told me that you were planning to harass our dear and beloved restaurant bum. Question is why?
Hey, what restaurant bum? You serious?
You see, big companies have certain traditions. One firm, gorilla at a zoo. Others might donate to a boar. We care for a homeless person, you know.
Hey, you sold this to me. Now I decide who to care for. Your job is to show up and boost our image.
Is that it? That's what I do?
Not often and reluctantly.
But I do.
Right then, tomorrow we'll have an important investor and his wife over for dinner. She just loves you. Would you entertain them and be funny?
That right? Since I'm just reluctantly showing up here, what do I get for being funny. Is that it? What is this, a tip? I don't even pick my nose for that.
Well then?
Yeah,
Did you slay the dragon?
he sort of paid me off.
How'd that happen?
Hey, our favorite pet bum, I tried. Here's some money for you, but please, find yourself another restaurant.
I'm sorry, but I'll have to decline.
Because it's nothing. Not enough. Not close to being enough, even for a bum.
Hey, Brandon, why didn't you take the money just now?
It was way too much.
You're kidding me. Here's way too little. I need you to stay away for a couple of days.
Much obliged, good sir. This much money's just enough to last me a week at the train station.
Max. Let's drink to honesty.
Can we drink to love?
No. Because without honesty, there'll be no love.
All right.
Has started on a wrong way back, year long ago.
I'll be right back.
You and I.
I'll keep the time. Every minute you're not here inches me closer to dying of a broken heart.
Have the worst things in each other so much.
Would you like anything else?
No, not yet.
You sure?
I know it's not my fault.
Well, if you ever think of something you need,
Everything that I see, try to find out if it's you or me. But I want things
there. Give me a call.
I'm not alone, you know.
Well, guess you should call me when you are.
what it has. We will be together, you and I. Forget it.
So did you die? Of a broken heart?
What? Oh, no. But I might die of hunger. Let's call up this waitress. I mean, should we have to call for a waiter then? Or what?
Max, is everything okay?
Yeah. Why would you ask?
Maybe because I wanted to hear the truth from you. About how that girl was hitting on you. Gave you her number, right?
How do you know that?
It's easy. I asked her to. I wanted to check if you were able to tell me the truth.
Nothing happened. I didn't engage and discarded her number.
Max, telling the truth means telling me all of it.
Good morning, boss.
Morning, chef.
Have a seat, you invalids. What's wrong, Brandon? You told me you'd be fine staying at the train station this week.
I'm so sorry, it's the work of the devil. I went to the shop yesterday and all of a sudden I spent all the money on this bottle of fine whiskey, really fine. It's Portuguese. Do you have anything to eat? I haven't had anything in my stomach since yesterday.
Morning, officer. It's that man.
Come with us, please, sir.
I don't think he'll be coming with you.
Hey, be careful! That's a new shirt you ripped! I just found it yesterday!
This is obstruction of justice. If you persist, we'll arrest you too, got it? You officers gotta leave.
Our man Brandon is going to stay right here.
Victor, please stop. Don't bother. As Jean de La Fontaine said, a person often meets his destiny on the very road he took to avoid it. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, officers, but you have absolutely no right to take away my employee.
That's nonsense. Take the bum away.
To begin with, he's a good cook. And where he lives in his spare time is of little concern to me. Congratulations, you got the job.
I will not allow it.
As the head chef of this establishment, I have the right to hire cooks without the approval of the owner.
And I, as the employer, have the right to see employees' documents and their ID, their insurance, and their medical card.
Well, it's a good thing his first day of work is tomorrow, because that's when you'll see them.
Should we stay here until tomorrow then, so we can take a look at his ID?
Not at all, dear officers. I can definitely show you his identification right now. Call Tim.
She keeps making me go through tests. Like I'm a terrorist.
You're quite a handful in a way, you know.
check that out.
So, after that?
They served this onion soup to that old man. He started eating it, and then his tenders just fell out. They landed straight into his soup. So I went to the kitchen and washed them in the sink.
Okay then, can you tell Corey to please bring him a glass of wine? It's on the house. Tell him I asked for it, all right?
I think she's gonna test me again.
You're being paranoid.
I need a glass of wine. Sadly, it's not for myself, though. It's still work hours.
So when do you drink?
Well, if I go out with friends, or if some cute guy decides to buy me a drink.
Where do you usually go to drink?
Why do you ask?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll drop by sometime. If I'm cute enough for you.
You might just be.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
An equal and opposite reaction. If Victoria wants to play spies, so be it.
You two are our most important guests today. Please take their order and make sure that Mr. Dennis and Miss Christine feel just at home here. Make yourselves comfortable and I'll check with the kitchen.
Here it is.
Good afternoon, Victor.
Oh, is that you, Brandon?
In the flesh, sir. Here are all of my documents accounted for.
Let's see. We have the same last name. Brandon?
At least that's what he said. Anyway.
Oh,
Well, I don't remember my last name anymore, but I really wanted it to sound solid and also very strong there. I did all the checkups myself.
oh yeah? Welcome.
What are you pulling now? Is this your son? Or maybe even your daughter?
He's my cook. With a complete set of documents.
They're not fake documents, all right? Even I don't have all of those papers on me yet. I am fully aware how things like this are conducted here, you understand? And I have the power to just fire him for professional misconduct anyway.
And you can tell that by his looks?
I can. By his cooking. Let him cook something, and I'll show you what I mean.
Codfish French style 2 servings.
There's your order. Cook it.
He won't be cooking right now. He'll do it when I say so, since I am his boss after all.
Victor, don't worry. Everything is just marou avec des légumes. It is no big deal. It'll be ready in 30 minutes.
That's definitely my upbringing.
So am I cute enough to actually buy you a drink?
Are we going out to eat?
Why would we? I work at a top-notch restaurant. I can cook you anything. Say, maybe at my place.
Will you be cooking dinner?
I can even whip up a nice breakfast for you.
My lips, they belong to you.
Sounds enticing.
Me first, teach me.
I guess I'll see you after work.
Voila. It then takes 10 minutes to cool off and est servi.
So are you gonna tell me where the hell you learned to cook like that?
I don't have the slightest clue, I swear, but my hands remember.
We should celebrate that. Follow me.
Hi, how are you?
Just missing you. I mean it.
Oh, stop it. Do you have any plans tonight?
Oh, I'm busy meeting someone.
Who?
Don't you know?
No idea.
Just a girl.
What girl?
A certain beautiful girl named Victoria.
Silly.
Allow me to present both a celebrity and a representative of our humble restaurant.
Mitchell, Mitch, or pal, or buddy. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Christine.
Oh, Christine. A name for a loyal woman.
Here you go.
I really shouldn't. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Whiskey fills you up all right, like a meal, my friend. This is to you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Now with that, welcome, Brandon. You are our newly appointed loyal culinary musketeer. Serving the kitchen. With saffron and some basil.
The basil. I forgot about putting the basil in. Hold on a moment, the basil! Excuse me.
Brandon, what are you doing? You can't be in here.
I have the
What are you
basil.
talking
The
about?
basil
What
is here.
basil?
This dish is incomplete without the basil. I must add it or it loses the essence.
You again. Get out of my restaurant, you swine.
Are you talking to the lamb? He's not gonna run. He's roasted.
Don't get clever with me. You were put here to sell our food, not give out advice. I'm very sorry. Let us take that away for now.
So puny and so cocky.
Should I escort you out of here then?
You can try.
I don't deal with clowns like you.
Mitchell! Stop it, guys! Don't!
Brandon? Is that you? Brandon! Old friend! We all thought you were dead. We haven't heard from you in 3 years. When you went missing, your wife and I searched high and low for you, and here you are. Finally found you.
Do you actually know this guy?
This is Brandon. He's a businessman and my friend. He disappeared 3 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. Please accept my apologies, Brandon. You too. Dennis, I'll ask you, would you like us to set up another table for you?
We cannot abide by such awful management of business. Christine, come, dear.
Stop twitching, you freak.
Okay, just stop! Come on, you two.
Here we are. This is my place.
Oh, it's so nice here. I didn't think a guy could keep such a tidy apartment.
Being tidy is my second nature.
What's your first?
I have a few. Wild passion, immense sex drive. Which one do you prefer?
I'll go for both.
Hold on a moment. I'll go freshen up in the bathroom while you take off all those extra layers.
Victoria? What are you doing here? What the hell is going on?
I actually live here. What are you doing here naked?
Max invited me over here for a drink.
Surprised? So the mastermind and her lackey unexpectedly meet. Listen up, girls. You have seriously disappointed me. Vicky, I told you you could trust me. Eve, you're a piece of work, too. If I hadn't stopped you, would you have slept with me to test me?
What test are you on about? Max, you're crazy! Excuse me, I have to go.
Oh, I saw you two talking. After that, Eve started flirting with me. Did you think you could fool me? You'd be lucky.
You're a complete jackass. I didn't ask Eve to test you. It was all in your thick head.
What do you mean? Was she really into me then? I feel so damn embarrassed now.
Oh, really? How do you think I should feel then?
Hey, I'm sorry about this. I've let you down so many times that it's hard for you to believe me until now. But you just have to do it. Otherwise, this relationship is doomed to fail. You have to trust me.
I'll try it on, but I'm not on.
I'll just go then.
Then what about all this stuff?
I'll clean it up.
I will swallow it down if it brings you home.
You are a jackass. But a jackass I can definitely trust. Well, at least I'll try to.
Armed car, 6-liter engine, older model.
Not an armed car, an armored car.
An armed car.
Armored car.
Stop arguing.
An armored car.
An armed car.
It's armored car. Stop it, you're confusing the...
Shut up. Hey, you look different, Brandon.
You're looking pretty good.
Hello. Good day. This is where I've been dining, my dear. Come, I'll introduce you to the head chef of this fine establishment. Please. Can you guys imagine? That's my wife. I can't remember who she is, but that makes it even better.
Thank you so much for helping my husband not starve to death.
I'd rather forget all those hard times except maybe your exceptional ratatouille and onion soup.
Sweetheart, we have to go.
I'm glad to have met you, Brandon. I and Madame Eleanor will miss you. My dear friend, safe travels.
Who is she?
There's no need to worry, I assure you.
Please give my warmest regards to Mr. Mitchell. Tell him I sincerely appreciate his physical involvement in defending my honor. Dearest Kati, au revoir. I am leaving this glorious place.
Baby, you understand me now.
Here you go.
What is this?
It's my notice. I'm quitting.
What? Just because of Max?
Who cares why? I don't want to work here anyway.
Kati, wait a sec.
Always be an angel. When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. But I'm just a soul.
Kati, stop!
Intentions are good.
Are you happy now? You made her leave. You screwed with her while Victoria was away.
Don't say that, Chef. I didn't screw with her.
Don't you dare lie to me, bastard. You didn't notice, but I caught you two in the kitchen just 3 days ago kissing. Stop lying.
Baby, I'm so
Do you ever think about anybody else but yourself?
with a joy that's hard to hide.
Vicky, let me explain.
Why should I?
Sometimes again,
I only really believed you for a second. So it's okay. I'm not in love yet. And it doesn't hurt. Not that much.
but I'm just a soul